Good afternoon, guten Nachmittag, buenos tardes, and welcome to Triple N with your host James Travis as the anchorman, Chris Johnson with the weather, and Jack Baloney with the movies. The Suicide Squad strikes again. They invaded Arabia, and when things got difficult, they scared off the Arabian army by simply pulling out their knives and stabbed themselves. Was it a success or was it a failure? I don't know. However, this is irrelevant because 3 days later, a team of imperialist dolphins invaded the town of Riyadh and established a military coup led by General Mohammed ibn Saad McFlipper. In his interview, he had this to say: "Aquatic mammals everywhere, rejoice, and thanks for the fish." And now to you, Chris.
Thank you, James. I'm here to report extremely accurate weather in all the places you don't live in. Today, we will start our forecast in Beijing, China. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears as though we have some breaking news. I am going to throw it to our emergency broadcaster, Jack Bologna.
Thank you, Chris. As you are talking about the weather, I feel that it's important for me to mention that we have been having some very inclement weather here in the Metroplex. It's not uncommon these days to see a cute couple walking down the street only to spontaneously combust and have their heads turn into what seems to be a matchstick. Locals are doing whatever they can these days to cool the temperatures, even keeping frozen CO2 or dry ice out on their lawns. Now, the key issue with this, though it does cool the temperature by quite a bit, is that birds will crash from the sky and be stuck to this frozen substance. Then, when the sun rises again, they will be fried with the heat and the temperature which is commonly associated with summer in Texas. Now, take this example. What we have here is your typical chicken. He was fried so badly that he turned into stone. Fried chicken enthusiasts and homeless people everywhere are rejoicing at the abundance of free food. Back to you, James.
Thank you, Jack. That was fantastic, just like your wife. Our latest news includes the Facebook developer Mark Zuckerberg getting a Twitter account. This means he has lost faith in his own intellectual internet property, and that the world of social networking will soon be launched into a chaotic, anarchistic apocalypse. This will likely resolve some of the weight issues Americans suffer from, because they will soon be forced to remove themselves from the computer to have any form of human interaction. Of course, here at our network, our predictions are not 100% correct. And this could cause nothing. If you have a Facebook profile and things will begin to downhill, don't forget, you saw it here first. Now for Luke Monbellamy's film review.
Muchas gracias, James. This week's film will be about something charming. It's little blue people. No, it's not a personal problem. However, this kinky little movie has got some issues. Mainly our lead actress, Smurfette, definitely had some work done before the film, and she's not yet used to her new features. You know, she's not naturally blue either. That's a spray-on color. And the audience was left blue as well after having been smothered and suffocated to death by the awful scripting of the film. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to watch this film, I recommend that you do it with full visual and audio protection in the form of black sunglasses that you cannot see through. They're opaque, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing. And industrial grade earmuffs. Thank you so much, James. I'm going to give it right back to you now.
Thank you so much for tuning to NNN this evening.
Stay tuned for our popular television series, Ducks vs. 18-Wheelers.